Hello and welcome to today's edition of Pegasus Test. On today's edition, we cover how Team America went to Viking Brutality. And here we are on Stage 1, which was named Cards, which will become readily apparent here shortly. Now, Brandon's going to be the representative from Team America, shows us what to do, which was you had to clear this Texas Star, remove your magazine, and then take a bonus shot at that popper right there. And once you knock down that bonus target, you hauled butt back here to your next shooting point, which was your rifle point. Now from there, once you loaded up and got ready, you had two targets. And they were interesting in the fact that the one here on the left reacted pretty violently when you hit, so it made your third shot on it pretty tough, because you had to get a total of 4 shots in a 1-2-1-2 pattern. Now Brandon shows us how to get over the wall here, because every time you got over the wall, you got a card. You had to remember your cards. Now, before we get into why you had to remember your cards, Chris is going to show us what not to do. Yeah, don't be like Chris. Be like Brandon. So anyways, once you get back over the wall, you re-engage with your rifle. And you go to full par time. Each time you get over the wall, you're going to get a card. And what you want to do is remember the sum of all the cards you get. Because at the end of the stage, after your 180-second par time, each card you have is a 10-second bonus. If you can accurately remember what the total sum of all the cards you have, you get an additional 60-second bonus. So being of good memory and being of good athleticism to get over the wall has its rewards. And Brandon was one of the best guys on Team America.
Come on, next card.
As you can see, he keeps going, doesn't quit. And the guy was waiting there with a card for you, and you had to retain that card. You couldn't lose it. And if you looked at it again after you stowed it, you took an additional 60-second penalty. So it really emphasized taking the time to remember. A lot of us did what Brandon's doing, which is calling out the sum total, so you kind of remembered it as you went along.
Next card, come on. Can do it.
And there he is, moving out with purpose, getting over that wall again.
28.
There, you heard him call it out. He's like totaling it up at each time. And keep saying it so he remembers it. It was a great strategy. Like I said, most of us used it, and it was a darn good strategy. It was the one that people who got their totals remembered.
Push. You're out of time. Come
Keeps
on,
repeating that number
card.
because he wants that bonus.
28.
34.
34.
And that wall was a little tougher to look, even though you had some places to put your feet. They were pretty slick.
Time.
And time.
34.
And what really got you here is, even though he's yelled out his total and everything, they worried about getting the rifle safe before they worried about the total. And you had to produce your cards to get the benefit of your bonus. The RO had to verify it.
Correct. Yeah, right. 5 cards. So you're loaded and ready, and just tell me when you feel ready to start, and I will beep you.
All right, well, go watch a movie, have a pizza.
It will go fine.
All right. Ready.
All right. Ready.
All right.
Stand by.
Well, I got to admit, if I had my choice, I would not have been first on this stage. And that's because I was gassed. They sent people down to the Berserker where Ziga and I were out doing our Berserker challenges to come and get us. And as soon as I got there, they said, "You're up." So I was pretty gassed. Got a good Texas Star, but missed that bonus shot, and had to holster on the clock there, and that's the one time the M12 is not the best answer. Usually in any other time the M12 holster is the answer, but not when you're reholstering on the clock. And we did a lot of that in this match. So got loaded up and then started to make the engagements. Got an aim point PRO on my rifle here, and it was perfectly adequate for this task. Did the job well. That left target was definitely a challenge in the fact that once you hit it, it started swinging very aggressively. And so it made your third shot, i.e. the second on the left, a bit more difficult than it was the first time. And I was so gassed, I forgot to buckle my helmet. So that didn't do anything to help my score either. but such is life. Also, kind of favoring my leg going over. My right leg is definitely hurting. During the RO match between the first and second night, somehow rolled over the wrong way in bed and managed to injure it. And I was eating Motrin like it was going out of style. And it was really causing me some pain. So definitely you see me taking it a little easy going over the wall there. That's the main reason why. I was in some pretty severe pain there. Also, frustration here. You notice that you can see the elastic sticking out of my Rothko armored vest there. I had won that thing about 10 years ago. About 8 years ago, I actually did a video on it. If you want to check it out, I'll put a link here in the end. But it's kind of given up the ghost. As the match wore on, the elastic gave more and more way, and all the weight of the plates and the ammo in the front, it's just flopping around like crazy and becoming rather annoying. But enough about the vest. So make another round, because that's basically what you had to do on the stage, is 4 hits and then go over the wall. Now when you got that card, that was getting points. Also, you notice my camera's kind of askew there. I was using the brain exploder mount for the GoPro, because I like how it gets the GoPro axis pretty close to your line of sight. Unfortunately, it doesn't play well with the NVG mount on the Team Wendy helmet, so probably have to find a better solution, because if it didn't have the elastic keepers, that thing would have went flying several times. But as you can see here, the engagement's going pretty good for me with the rifle. I am definitely gassed here. So gassed, I just roundhoused my cameraman, who was Matei from Pulling Our Tactical, and I got to give him a super big shout out here. Not only for taking a roundhouse, but for being a great cameraman. And there it is, got it under the bell.
Let's unload and show clear. Perfect, empty, yeah.
Hammer down.
Yeah, exactly. And your sum was?
33.
33. Let's check the cards. He just grabbed the card and it's peaked. Yeah, so he got it.
Yeah, and that was handy that I got it just a nick at a time. That gave me a 4th card, so 40 seconds in bonuses for getting 4 cards.
Well done. And there it is. 33.
Nice.
And 4 bonus cards.
4 cards.
And a Marine did math.
Well done.
Thank you, thank you.
Really good.
No plate.
No bonus target on the popper.
All right.
Well done.
I'm super happy. I don't know what my score is, but you know what? A Marine did math, and we're calling that a victory.
All right. So part of the match was a thing called Berserker. That was its own division. They had divisions for irons, open, armored, and armored Berserker. I was the only member of Team America that did an armored Berserker, although Finn, our other teammate, he was in irons, but he still elected to do Berserker anyways. And because he was willing to do it, the Swedes were willing to let him. Now, this particular go-round was called 3 Minutes of Hell. And you started out with your first exercise for a minute, moving the log bar here. And what further made this hell is I found out just before I started that on this first day where we were required to do 5 stages, and I had just done my 5th stage, found out I had to do another stage because they were trying to fit in 6. Great idea, glad they did it. But man, when you're expecting 5 and they tell you 6, that is definitely a morale blow. But drove on, did this thing for the minute, then switched over to the second exercise here, which was to throw, which I believe was 30 kilos up on your shoulder here, and do squats. Now the thing of these squats is you had to come to a full sit, completely relaxed sit, and then full up, lock out your knees. And you did as many of those as you could for a minute. Berserker had an advantage that you did get some bonus for doing it. I don't exactly know how they applied it, so I'm not even going to try to explain it here. But one of the great motivating factors here is I had Sarah from Team America and shouting out encouragement to me as I went along, and that definitely helped me get through this exercise.
Come on, gents. Come on. You got it.
Anyhow, just kept going here. Pretty gassed, but you don't quit. And once again, I forgot to buckle my helmet. That was kind of a bit of a mistake. And you're not getting any GoPro footage of this one because, as you can see, the GoPro is stuck. It's pointed way up at the sky. But just kept right on going. Switch came. I just let it roll off my shoulders. Came over, grabbed the two 20-kilo kettlebells, and every time you made a complete lap, you got a bonus, another point towards the bonus. At this point, knowing I got another stage ahead of me and my leg kind of hurting, I just decided I was going to walk it off. And
Come on, Les. Come on, you can do it.
I am doing it.
Yes, you are doing it. You can do it faster. Come on. It's the last one. 30 seconds. Make that last lap 30 seconds. Come on. 30 seconds.
you know, it's what I decided to do. Maybe not the best choice. Didn't quit. I got it done. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, boys and girls. I'm pretty gassed at this point. And I find a little burst of energy here.
You got it, you got it, you got it. 10 seconds to go.
10 seconds, you can go, you can go. Push, 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 push. Take 10 seconds, 5 steps. Faster, higher knees. You got it?
Yeah, done. Just leave it here, yeah.
Don't get old, Matej. Do not get old. All right, so we just finished stage 1 and went and did Breacher. Stage 1 went okay for me, except for being first right after Breacher. I was winded before I started. Forgot to even buckle my helmet, but I don't think it made a difference. The shooting was interesting, I'd say. That one plate, once you hit it and got swinging, actually made the third shot on it kind of difficult.
That is true, yeah. For me, it went good. I had a bolt action pistol. I guess the pistol I'm borrowing, it's getting a bit dirty. It has a compensator on, and I had a full magazine. So there was like wrong conditions, and the slide was cycling, but did not go fully into battery, I think. So after every shot, I had to slam the slide and then shoot again. So I lost some time there. Then I ran back, shot it with a rifle, and this time I decided not to use the magnifier because the targets were relatively close. And I was just favoring a bit to the right on the target. And it was good. I think I was quite spot on. The other mistake that I made was that when I did a reload, I forgot how many targets I really shot. And that kind of like confusion and the arrow not confirming cost me a couple of seconds. But it was a good stage for me. Also the card adding up with the numbers. First couple of them, they were easy. And then I got up to 17 and I got an 8. And so like, how does that work? Like, and I needed a moment to add it up properly, just because I was already so tired and already thinking about all of the other stuff. It's crazy how that works.
What? You unlocked the secrets of the universe.
Oh yeah, the end number was 42. Oh.